Get this nigga, Diz.
You know what rhymes with Danny Myers? Now, why y'all thinking that I left that question floating in the open air? Y'all need to be more aware. Because Danny from a parallel universe. The only reason you heard silence over here is because I answered it over there. Bar frog! Bar frog! Fucking corn. Fucking corn.
Step your head up, Tiger Hoods. Something we gotta talk about. Danny versus Diz, fire battle. I figured we gotta talk about it, man, especially because the event was held in Oakland, California. I'm from the Bay Area, you know what I mean? Two West Coast dudes going at it, rapping. You're gonna hear a lot of takes on there, but I think that's a unique perspective from someone who's actually from the West and from the area the event was held at, you know what I mean? So let's get right into it. Yo, before we get anything, no slacking in this, or like franchise says, no lacking on this battle at all. Like, the battle was pure fire. So don't take anything I'm saying as hate, you know what I mean? So, first round, Danny comes out wigging. Like, he's I mean, it's not the most incredible Danny ever, but Danny, you could tell, took it serious, which is amazing because he had just had a URL battle a couple of days before, it seemed like. Well, it was, not seemed like it was, for franchise. I bring that up for a reason. It touches on the overall theme of Diz, how Diz came at him. But going into it, we didn't know what type of Diz we were going to get. You know what I'm saying? Because Diz versus Tay-Rock was unfocused. You could tell that he wasn't on his regular shit. You know what I mean? So Danny just comes out, man. He comes out punching, doing his punch thing, you know. And then it's Diz turn. First off, you can't let Diz go unlimited. They say they had some time limits, but whoever was doing the time card or the bell or whatever, that nigga was sleep. Because Diz was like, nigga, fuck you, I'm spinning. I got something to get off my chest. Talking to this nigga. Talking to him. I don't know if it was nostalgia at first, you know what I mean? That's why I rewatched it again before I got on this piece right here, because when I first watched it, you know what I mean, I had Diz 2-1. Now my cousin CJ, big Danny fan, was all on my case. So I'm like, okay, I'll hold off on it. After the rewatch, my feelings about this battle has changed, you know what I mean? Now, I do think a lot of people are going to, let's just get more into it, okay? I had Diz taking round one, period.
Why should I fear skill? I'll grab scissors and Bashir will be murdered by shears and I'll do it by sheer will. Now, mate. Okay, now we cooking. Let's go. Get close and knife you. No one likes you. Welcome to the inner workings of a coder cycle. Shit. Listen, Vlade Divac. Hey, bring it back.
Round two, Danny turns up. I think that he knows he's down. And he knows that, okay, I got to get busy. He started off with like 5 rebuttals, freestyle. Some were light, but still, I mean, it's 5 rebuttals off the top of the head, counteracting stuff that Diz said, you know what I mean? Now, he's going at it hardcore on this round right here. Like, he's spinning like it's no tomorrow, you know what I mean? I think this is, side note, this is the round, I think, where he mentions bringing bars back to the game, like Yuck Mouth did for Oakland. I got a problem with that. Yo, I get that y'all want to spit rhymes and navigate and placate to the home crowd. Me being from the soil, yo, man, niggas have bars. During Yuck's year, he was one of the best. Can't forget my nigga rapping Ron, you know what I mean, San Quinn, Mac Mall. I'm getting beside myself. Nigga, 40. Anyhow, back to the point. Danny was busting. To the point where you're like, okay, Danny's about to tie this bad boy up. Don't forget, I had it 2-1 Diz, you know what I mean? So I'm listening, and this is the round I gave Danny, you know what I'm saying, the first time. And I gave him, nigga earned it, you know what I'm saying, when I listened to it the first time. And, yeah, man. Diz got back on his shit. Diz went back. Here's the thing, man. Bars can only get you so far. That's just a real matter, you know what I'm saying? Punchlines can get you so far. I won't say bars. Punchlines. Diz was talking to him about this whole concept of, because you're sitting here saying you're down with LSC, I mean the movement from the West, but you're just, I don't want to say man, you're over here just a lapdog for these East Coast niggas. Like, they take advantage of you. They don't care. They don't show you proper respect. They don't put respect on your name. And you keep going back. Perfect example, you had a battle with Franchise 2 days before on URL and choked. Lost that battle. Give you credit though, Franchise is no joke. But you lost, bruh. And now you're out here. Who takes a battle a couple days before Diz? Not saying that's the reason why things changed in this battle or I had you losing at first, but it shows that I don't know what you wouldn't do for Smack. I mean, niggas get on Smack and niggas start jumping, you know what I'm saying, jumping out buildings, all for that hit. You know what I mean? But Diz was talking to him, man. Diz was talking to him.
Reason to when we started the LSC movement, it was to challenge them as a team unit versus the Eastern crew, but couldn't keep you on the same page because every other week or two, Danny had a battle in like a week or two. It's like talking about me supporting him. How the fuck am I gonna support you? Every other week or two, he has a battle in like a week or two. How the fuck am I gonna be there to support you when you was on some Tekken 7 shit and I was at to deal with your secret moves? This shit is like a clash between a batch of your average stagnant content and a masterpiece that was hand weaved by classic artists instead of begging and paying for matchups up and down the battle gauntlet. This is real game. You should have soaked you from the old school and we gave you all the pro tools so you don't got a reason to act like you don't have no logic.
At one point, Diz talks about it, saying to Danny that, you know, that's the thing. You focus so much on the punchline and where it lands at in a sense. And Diz says, I focus on a punchline that has meaning, substance. This battle kind of showed that, man. Like, Diz's substance was bananas. Like, and he really addressed this West Coast issue that a lot of us have. So I don't think you hear a lot of people talk on it. But, I mean, even today's Saturday, you know what I mean? Last week in June, there was this crown card, this Civil War card by URL in LA. Nigga, these niggas ain't even talking about it. They ain't promoting it or nothing. They talking more about Band Legacy and these other cards that are happening in July and August than they are about an event that happens right now on the soil. You know what I mean? They got Jay the Nightwing and Emerson Kennedy as headliners. Headliners. Two niggas who ain't headline niggas. Emerson Kennedy, I ain't gonna shit on you like that. Jay the Nightwing, yeah, I'm shitting on you like that. No offense, I think you dope, but come on, my nigga, this is a URL event. Like, those are the headliners, and you expect niggas to come out? Like, I just don't see the respect there. And Diz was touching on that, man, saying that you expect us to be loyal and represent you and hold you down when every week you out here on some mysterious battle just doing your own shit, trying to get your name out there, doing anything and everything for these niggas. Anyhow, I got Diz taking the second round now. I know. It's Diz fans everywhere. To me, it hit different because I'm from the town. Like, I'm from the town. Like, I remember Locksmith I played against this nigga basketball on hoops in high school. Like, I remember this whole West Coast scene of battle rap, and Diz was addressing the whole plethora of shit. You know what I mean? All right, so I got him taking 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Danny had his shit going. Danny was cooking. You know what I mean? We get to the third. The third, I think if you're in part of the culture, you know that everybody has Diz winning the third. Nigga, so do I. I mean, I don't want to say this is a 30 shit like my cousin would do. But, yeah, man. I had it 2-1 on the rewatch. I got Diz at the 30. It's not a body, man, because Danny did his thing. But that real talk and that really talking to him about the shit, I hope Danny was listening. I don't think he was, though. Another thing, I'm tired of this Danny getting all them people's space thing, man. Like, cuz I know you work for Shine. You get in front of these performance niggas and don't give them room to move and perform and think that that's an angle or strategy of yours. That's just mad corny. But back to the point. Yeah, man. That third round, Diz took it there, man. Like, Diz, I mean, I'm not saying it was like a real talk Kichi third round, but he talked to him and he took that third. He had some different type of parallel universe type thing, but his own little science thing that he took. Anything, this battle was fire. I need to watch it, man. I definitely got Diz taking it though with the 30. It's hard to say that versus Danny, and I don't think no one else is gonna say it. But from a West Coast perspective and talking about West Coast issues on a West Coast event, you know what I mean? Some shit needed to be addressed, and it was addressed. Shout out Diz. Hey, man, unblock CJ on Twitter, man. The Real Sizzle. But like, comment, subscribe. Shout out KOTD, fire event.
A young man was bullied by Terry and his crew. They was known for carrying them triggers. His granny told him to keep the faith, it'll be less than scary in a minute. Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do. They killed him at Sunday service. His family stressed burying his figure. He died in front of the Christian church Presbyterian, them niggas. I'm cold!